A drive off a couple of bodies, loose on the side, and Vikman gets to his left.
It's Pagnoni with a move. Pagnoni shoots. Pagnoni scores.
This is the year of our draft, and a lot of my buddies as well. So it's pretty exciting.
Obviously, it's in the back of your mind. So it's a big year for all of us 05s.
Players who come to the Western Hockey League obviously are interested in pursuing their hockey careers and going as far in the system as they possibly can, whether that's turning professional or other opportunities that present themselves. But the scholarship program is equally important because it gives the players an opportunity to pursue their academic goals at the same time.
I'm understanding now what the average student has to go through to graduate. The WHL provides or relieves you of that stress to allow you to succeed in the classroom.
Check out the new CHL Pick'em presented by BetRivers. It's simple to play. Log on to the CHL app, click Pick'em, and enter your weekly predictions. Lucky players will win great prizes provided by BetRivers Casino and Sportsbook. Download the CHL app.
Is it time to take your event online? Bring it to IKS Live. We've got a fully customized virtual event platform with remote guest support for your next fundraiser, talk show, conference, performance, and more. IKS Live offers live streaming to Facebook Live and YouTube and pre-recorded capabilities, both in our studio with green screen available and on location with pre-production and post-production services. Visit us at ikslive.ca.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center, where the Warriors have a 8-4 victory over the Lethbridge Hurricanes here tonight. That was a big bounce-back win for Moose Jaw as they return to the win column after dropping 3 straight, including 2 last weekend. But it's a big one here tonight. Lethbridge didn't go away. It was 6-1 going into the third, 7-1 early in the third period, but Lethbridge continued to fight, and they made it a tight game late, but the Warriors get a late goal from Atlee Calvert, his second of the night, to seal the victory, and it's a celebration one here as the Warriors get the big victory. So the Warriors win 8-4. Let's take a look at the game scoring summary to start off the post-game show here. We have plenty to go through. We'll have the 3 stars of the hockey and the out-of-town scoreboard, and also hear from Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary a little bit later on. But we'll start with the scoring summary as the Warriors win this one 8-4, I should say. They've won this hockey game. Let's started with the Warriors getting an early goal. 17 seconds in, Eric Ulrey breaks in, scores his 17th of the season. That came and got the momentum and the wheels kind of rolling for the Warriors. Got the positive vibes going for Moose Jaw. And then Atlee Calvert, about midway through the first period, made it 2-0, his 32nd of the season. That was a power play goal from Jagger Ferkus and Ryder Korzak. That was 2-0 after the first period for Moose Jaw. They kept the pedal down, scored 3 goals in the first 7 minutes of the second period. Ryder Korzak, his 22nd of the season on the power play at 2:06. Then Martin Ricehavi gets his 7th of the season at 4:34. That makes it 4-0 at that point. Jagger Ferkus adds to the lead with his 29th of the season at 7:06. And it was 5-0 for the Warriors there just before the midway point of the second period. So a big start for Moose Jaw, but Lethbridge battled back. Tyson Zimmer scores midway through the second period, and the Warriors do add another one from Cosmo Wilson just 2 minutes later to make it 6-1 after 2. But Lethbridge had some good pressure in that second half of the second period. Really played a strong final 10 minutes. Seemed to find their game a little bit and looked like it could be maybe a good push in the third period. But Warriors score early, 2:13 in. Ben Reich makes it a 6-goal lead for Moose Jaw with his 7th of the season, batting that one in, and that gives the Warriors the lead there. But Lethbridge comes back. Blake Swetlikoff scores his 12th and 13th goals of the season at 6:35 and 10:22. That made it a little bit tighter for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Then Tyson Laventura makes it just a 3-goal game with about 6 minutes to play. And that had the Warriors maybe reeling a little bit, but they settled things down and played a strong final 5 minutes of this hockey game, I think. Atlee Calvert gets his 33rd of the season with 1:31 left to really seal the victory. That ties him ties him for the most goals by a Moose Jaw-born Warrior with a big record there for the Moose Jaw Warriors as Atlee Calvert will look to etch his name in Moose Jaw Warriors history after scoring that goal. He's now tied for the most goals by a Moose Jaw-born player in Moose Jaw Warriors history. So big one there to finish off the night for the Warriors, and Atlee Calvert gets his second of the night. Some big point totals for Moose Jaw. Calvert 2 goals, 3 points. Ryan Savvy with a goal and 3 points in this one. Also Jagger Furcus a goal and 4 points. Ryder Korzak a goal and 4 points. Braden Yeager adds 2 assists in the game. Sam Bourgeois gets his first assist of his WHL career. Matthew Gallant gets an assist. So points throughout the lineup. Eric Ulrey had a goal and 2 points as well in this one for the Moose Jaw Warriors. So a big victory there. Let's take a look at the 3 stars of the hockey game, and we'll start with the third star. Martin Rysavy gets a goal and 3 points on the night. Could have been Atlee Calvert. Either one of them could have got that third star. Martin Rysavy gets it with a goal and 3 points. Ryder Korzak is your second star of the night, and Jagger Furcus first star. Both those players with a goal and 4 points on the night for the Moose Jaw Warriors. So big performances there. Lots of scoring throughout the lineup for the Moose Jaw Warriors. Only 4 players without a point in this one for Moose Jaw. So everyone getting in on the action here throughout this game. So that's big for the Moose Jaw Warriors. In net, the final shots on net, the Warriors, Jackson Unger making 26 saves on 30 shots, while the Warriors scoring 8 goals on 25 shots. Moose Jaw 2 for 5 on the power play, by Lethbridge 0 for 3 on the night with the man advantage. So big bounce back win for the Moose Jaw Warriors. I think we've talked about that already. 3 straight losses. This was one the Moose Jaw Warriors really wanted to get back on track. Let's head down to the Warriors locker room now and hear reaction from the locker room with head coach Marco O'Leary joining us. And Coach, I mentioned it a couple of times here on the post-game show. This is a game I think that the Warriors really needed to get confidence back in the locker room and get things going. How key was this victory for the team?
Yeah, I think, as much as we needed a win, I think it's important who you beat as well. And, it's no secret that, us and Lethbridge are battling for home ice advantage. So I think, it was a perfect team to play tonight. It didn't take a whole lot to get up for this one. And I thought our start was real important tonight. We had stretches in the third period there that we're not real happy with, but at the end of the day, we had a pretty good game, and when you score 8 goals, you're doing something right. So proud of the group tonight. We needed it. We need to build off of it.
Only 5 players without a point here tonight. It seemed like the scoring was coming from all 3 lines, and everyone really chipping in here in this one tonight.
Yeah, and that's important as well. Our first 6 goals there, we were talking about in between the periods of 6 different goal scorers, and it's fun. It's fun when the D are involved in the offense as well, and we expect everybody to play without the puck check, play defense, but we expect everybody to be involved going the other way as well, and that's what was fun about tonight. I thought we played connected, we played as one, and when we do that, I think we're a pretty good team.
Yeah, Lethbridge is a team that plays a strong defensive game. What did the Warriors do here tonight to try to break through that and get those 8 goals and really get rolling offensively?
Well, I think number one, the challenge was to have our numbers. I think in Lethbridge last time we were a little bit slow to support the puck, and that played right into what they do. They smother you in a hurry, they check quick, and tonight I thought we won more of those second quick races and were able to outnumber them and create possession. And when we have the puck, we have guys that can make plays, and tonight they were rewarded.
obviously this gives you some good momentum going into the home and home with Swift Current. How do you build off this now going into those two games?
Well, I think it's just self-evaluation, what worked for you as an individual, and what didn't. I think there's still lots in our game that we can get better at. As an individual, there's different things that we can still improve on. So we'll have some honest evaluation tomorrow in our game, and learn from things that didn't go well tonight. We still gave up 4 goals, and I think we can still chop that in half. So lots to build off here, both good and not so good. I'm looking forward to building off the good stuff for Friday.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on the win, Coach, and good luck coming up this weekend.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you to Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary for joining us on the post-game show. We'll stay right here and go through the out-of-town scoreboard. Just a couple of games getting underway over on the West Coast. No score between the Portland Winterhawks and Prince George Cougars with about 3 minutes left in the first period there. And in Victoria, the Seattle Thunderbirds get a goal from Brad Lambert midway through that opening period. They have a 1-0 lead with about 6 minutes left in the first period there in Victoria. So you can keep up to date on those games at WHL.ca, and you can find a full recap of tonight's action here in Moose Jaw at MJWarriors.ca later on tonight as the Warriors pick up a big 8-4 victory over the Lethbridge Hurricanes, giving them a 5-point cushion in the Eastern Conference standings. Warriors now lead the Lethbridge Hurricanes by 5 points in a very tight race for that 4th spot in the Eastern Conference. 2 big games coming up against Swift Current this weekend. Moose Jaw will host Swift Current on Friday and then head to Speedy Creek on Saturday. You can get tickets for Friday night's game at MJWarriors.ca. Thanks for tuning in tonight here on IKS Media Warriors Live.